promise you, if you give me a chance, I'm going to change your life.
Well, that was Greg Heiar the day he was hired by New Mexico State last March. Just 11 months later, Heiar's contract has been terminated by the university. The school parting ways with Heiar just days after the latest scandal involving the New Mexico State men's basketball team. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Natasha Paloma.
I'm Andy Morgan. As Natasha mentioned, Heiar spent just 11 months on the job in Las Cruces, and 11 months mirrored in turmoil for the program, the university, and its fan base. We have team coverage for you tonight, and we begin with KTSM 9 Sports Director Colin Deaver. Colin, we were expecting this news once these allegations of hazing first came to light on Friday, but this all still feels very surreal.
Andy, Greg Heiar was hired by New Mexico State on March 28th of 2022 on the heels of Chris Chan's leading the Aggies to an NCAA tournament win over UConn. It took him just 11 months to turn the program into the talk of the sports world, but not how NMSU hoped that he would. A press conference with Aggies brass is scheduled for 10 a.m. on Wednesday to discuss this. NMSU announced Heiar's termination today in a statement from Chancellor Dan Arvizu. The Chancellor said Athletic Director Mario Mocha informed Heiar of the decision to let him go. A university spokesperson told KTSM that Mocha's job is safe as the athletic director. All of this coming 2 days after the rest of the season was canceled in the wake of serious hazing allegations that surfaced on Friday, in which one NMSU player told police that 3 of his teammates allegedly sexually assaulted him in the locker room for over 6 months, usually in front of the team, and no one intervened. No criminal charges have been filed as of now in that. Chancellor Arvizu releasing a statement announcing Heiar's firing, saying, quote, hazing has no place on our campus, and those found responsible will be held accountable for their actions. I am committed to the safety and well-being of all members of our campus community, as well as the integrity of our university. Arvizu went on to say, quote, we will work to ensure we fully understand what happened here and that those found responsible are held accountable. We will also ensure that support systems are in place to prevent this from happening again, end quote. The university said any further decisions regarding the rest of the coaching staff would be made after additional investigations are concluded, but the latest scandal in Heiar's short tenure at NMSU was finally too much for NMSU to handle. KTSM 9 sports reporter Sam Guzman was on campus all day today in Las Cruces with getting reaction from Aggie fans, as well as a former NMSU administrator on where the program goes from here.
Thank you, Colin. Well, last March, Greg Heiar was named New Mexico State men's basketball's 27th head coach in program history. Fast forward to today, NMSU Chancellor Dan Arvizu announced the termination of Heiar. This comes after the university learned of hazing allegations within the men's basketball team. The program has taken a major turn in the wrong direction. Last March, they were making headlines for beating one of the best teams in the nation, UConn, in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. Now they are making headlines for all the wrong reasons. We caught up with some NMSU basketball fans earlier today for their reaction on the firing of Heiar and the state of the program.
I think it's unfortunate. You know, a true leader really does take responsibility for whoever it is that they are over. A team is a team, and a leader, if they can't lead, they have to go.
I think that's the right course of action. I mean, hazing is unacceptable. I know with the previous coach, like they said, nothing like this ever happened when Jans was here. So I mean, it's just sad to hear that things like this are going on.
Yeah, I mean, you're coming into a program where they've had, you know, legendary coaches, right, and stuff, and something like this happens within your first year. Kind of a tough year.
Now, Chancellor Arvizu said in a statement on Sunday it was, quote, time for this program to reset, end quote. We got the chance to speak with former New Mexico State Athletic Director Jim Paul on where he thinks the program heads from here.
We are now owning up to it, and we're making changes. We're going to bring in the right kind of coach, and we're going to bring in the right kind of players, and we want you to help us. Help us. You're going to have to help us. You're going to have to continue to support us, but be part of this whole new regimen that we're bringing in and be part of the building process.
Chancellor Arvizu says there will be an expansive review and full investigation into what happened. We can expect to hear more from the NMSU brass in Wednesday morning's press conference. For now, reporting from the Pan American Center, Sam Guzman, KTSM 9 Sports.
Thank you, Sam. Heiar's tenure at NMSU ends with a 9-15 record, just 2-10 in the WAC. The number of scandals nearly outnumber the wins, from an assistant coach getting arrested and fired before the season to the fight at that UNM-NMSU football game involving 2 players that eventually led to a deadly shooting in Albuquerque involving forward Mike Peake, and now the allegations of illegal sexual contact in the locker room. Later in sports, we'll run through Heiar's entire tumultuous tenure in Las Cruces. Andy, Natasha.